Are you trying to build your credit score because it's either non-existent or really messed up? Make sure you stay to the end of the video because I'm going to give you 4 steps on how to do that. Hi, Rich here, and today we're going to talk about those 4 steps that you need to take to revive or build your credit score. And if this is your first time here and you're interested in starting or continuing your journey to wealth, make sure you take that first step by hitting the subscribe button and bell notification so you don't miss anything or any steps that we're taking on our journey to wealth. And for the rest of you, if you find value in it, slap the like button. So the big question is, why do you need a good credit score? For some of you, your credit score may be either non-existent or it may be really messed up due to maybe some bad choices. So let's talk about just a couple reasons why you need a good credit score. Unfortunately, we live in a society that having a good FICO score means a lot. For example, sometimes even to rent a place, they look at your credit score. If you join the military, they look at your credit score. There are a lot of different reasons why you need a good FICO score. Now, I know this really goes against Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey talks about, F the credit score. He doesn't actually say that. He talks about ignoring your FICO score, always paying cash. Don't get the mindset that your life depends on a good FICO score is good advice. But unfortunately, in this society, we do need a FICO score. The first reason you may need a really good FICO score is because maybe you're already in debt. And it's better to be able to open new forms of debt to transfer old debt from a high interest bearing form of debt to a low interest bearing form of debt. I don't think that's the right term, but you get my meaning. If you have a good FICO score, like I do right now, it's no problem for me to take maybe some of my credit card and then just transfer balance to a new credit card with no interest for the next 18 months or something. It's a great way to tackle debt. If you have a good FICO score, it's simple and it's easy to do. If you have a bad FICO score, no chance in heck that you're going to be able to open a new form of debt. And the other reason you need a good FICO score is simply because there are certain times you can use debt to your advantage. And Robert Kiyosaki has plenty of good books about how to use debt to your advantage, especially when it comes to buying real estate. If you don't have a FICO score, you can't get debt. So now I'm not going to get into talking about good debt or bad debt, but let's get into how to build or revive your credit score. The first step that you need to take is save up anywhere from $50 to $500. Now I know that's a lot and that sounds like it can be a lot, but even if it's literally just $50 or $500, anywhere in between is going to be good. The more, the better. You can do 1,000, do 1,000. Great. Step number 2 is going to be get a secured credit card. Now we've all heard of these, and some of you guys say, well, I've tried to get it, I can't do it. Well, I recommend calling and insisting. Now I know sometimes even secured credit cards will deny you, but there are a few that absolutely will not. First of all, I'm going to recommend go to Credit Karma and look at their secured credit cards. Again, I'm going to just go ahead and link in the description to Credit Karma, which shows a list of some of the best credit cards. And the idea is you load money onto that card, so it debits from your account, and all you do is borrow from it and pay it back. So if you don't end up paying it back, they just keep the $500. Easy peasy. And if you're disciplined and you pay it off every single month, you'll begin to build your credit and boom shakalaka, better credit score. Tip number 3 is going to be get a personal loan. So first of all, you're going to save up some capital, like I mentioned, something anywhere from like $300 to $1,000. And you're going to go into a bank and you're going to secure that in a CD. Okay, so now that you have that secured in the CD, you're going to talk to a loan officer and have them open up a personal loan. They're going to put that in a completely different checking account, completely independent from your spending account. So they're going to take a loan that's secured against the CD, they're going to put it into a separate checking account, and they're going to make automatic payments immediately to the loan. Got it? So every month, it's just automatic payment, paying off that loan. And when you do that, that is immediately going to be building your credit score. This is what I did, and this is how I got from 0 credit score to 750 in only 6 months. Because I followed these steps. I opened a CD, I got a personal loan, put that money from the personal loan in a separate checking account, and had automatic payments just drawing from that account to pay off the loan. After about 3 months, I started opening credit cards because my credit score was good enough, and I would just spend a little bit on each credit card. I think I opened about 3. I would spend just a little bit and pay it off every single month. And then after that, I was good enough that I could buy a home. 6 months. If I can do it, you can do it. And step number 4 would be try to connect with other people that are in the same boat. For example, go to Facebook, use Reddit, use different type of social media to connect with other people trying to revive or build their credit score. They may be able to give you current tips and advice that maybe you never thought of or I didn't think about in this video. Connect with people that are doing the same thing, and it's a great way to help you build your credit score so that way you can continue or start your journey to wealth. Unfortunately, we live in a society that FICO score really matters. Now, of course, when you get rich enough, it doesn't matter because you can just pay cash for everything. We have to continue our journey to wealth, and unfortunately, that means a FICO score is part of that equation. So make sure you're taking your FICO score seriously and you're taking the necessary steps to making sure you have the best FICO score that you can possibly achieve.